Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Gias Idea from the Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra. Welcome back, Gias. The orchestra has been busy, but I haven't seen you in a while, so
Good
nice to have you back.
Thank you. Good to see you, Dennis. Thank you for having me. It always feels like home coming back here and just have these conversations. And I think the audience don't know that we always have our brief conversation before this interview. It's so good to catch up and hear about all the things happening in the area.
The Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra has been around. Well, this is your 10th year.
Yes. So to be more precise, so this is our 10th year for the Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra as an organization.
The current incarnation.
Yes, but this is the end of my third year as a music director. Right. And this is a big year for us, as we chatted earlier, or you see in the Cedar Rapids community and posters and everywhere. So we're doing a big celebration for our 10th year anniversary.
And the orchestra has, its lineup and configuration has changed. It's gone from strictly a community base to now a partnership with Kirkwood.
Exactly.
Where Kirkwood students can now play in the orchestra, which was not really a part of the curriculum for the longest time. So that's huge.
Yeah, there's lots of changes happening. I mean, lots of growth happened in the past 10 years. We started as with Marty Clancy as a small, for fun group of strings to play, just Christmas music or pop music arrangement, and into growing, and then with COVID, and then coming back after COVID, we're 30 musicians, and now we're 80 plus musicians.
Wow.
And now our last concert at Kirkwood Community College Ballantyne, we played Dvorak Ninth to a movement of Dvorak Ninth New World Symphony. It was sold out. It had a beautiful reception and attendance.
So your orchestra is unique amongst orchestras in the area because it's comprised of both students and adult players. So tell me about how those how those two groups work together.
It's something is still pretty fresh. I don't say new, it's pretty fresh. So as I said, it's a community-based orchestra for the past 9 years. And it's one of the fewest orchestras, as far as I know, I think, it's one of the fewest orchestras in the world that we don't charge any entrance fee for any community member. So our biggest mission is playing is free and for all. So we don't say no to anyone, and that's really unique. And what happened is kind of our growth and development. Last year, we started this partnership with Kirkwood Community College. And what we did is we opened, so Kirkwood was very generous. They gave us space, instruments to rehearse, and a place to do the concert at Ballantyne Auditorium. And in return, we had students from Kirkwood join the orchestra and take the orchestra as a class. And what's very helpful for Kirkwood is they were able to offer associate degree. So this is really a new kind of chemistry happening, is when community plus student from the community. And also we don't only have Kirkwood community students, also we have students who take an orchestra class at Kirkwood. So it's kind of having like three organizations uniting in one and with making music.
And how do those three organizations come together? How does that work?
It actually, it's working very good. It's a lot of work for us people. I would say, maybe I'll be selfish. I'll start with me. It's a lot of people. It's always have a problem that I have so many players. So our orchestra is 80 plus musicians. And our biggest problem, our biggest drama, is we don't fit in a rehearsal room, or we don't have a fit on stage, which is a very good problem to have. But I think it's working very well. I think when we all have the same goal, is just to master the music to play our best, to do your best, show who you are, respect your partner, just play for each other. I think that we all kind of get to the same seed we're planting. And I think that's why the Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra being very successful for the past 10 years, because we're all planting the same seed and want to get the same crop afterward.
Well, you've got your concert for this semester coming up on the 10th of December in Ballantyne Auditorium, hoping, I'm sure, for another sellout.
Yes. So our upcoming concert, the fall concert, will be on December 10th at 3 p.m. at the Ballantyne Auditorium. We're hoping to be sold out. I'm being positive it will be. So I'm also saying my friends and family, please get your ticket early, because I don't want to be in the door and then be sold out. It will be a wonderful celebration. So as I said, this is our 10th year anniversary. So we have our biggest concert. We'll talk in this a different occasion. It's on April 7th at the Paramount. But what we're doing here, we're celebrating at Kirkwood on December 10th. And we are trying to show what Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra is about. So other than we are community orchestra and we have students and I'm music director and amateur musicians or semi-professionals, also we have, as a Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra, we have created a new orchestra as of this year, which I don't think you're aware of, called the Tyros Orchestra. So we were growing so big and so organically nicely, and we start having this kind of different levels of playing ability. And we had also lots of community members, adults that came to us like, I would love to play music, but I never played before, but I want to join this organization. So we created a new orchestra called the Tyros, which is a beginner orchestra. And this ensemble, this orchestra will, I think, consists now about like around 10 to 20 musicians. And what we wanted to do this in December, we'll start the concert by featuring them. So they will start the concert by a small piece by the Tyros Orchestra, and it's conducted by Miss Lynn Weimer, which is a wonderful member of the orchestra. She was a previous president of the Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra, and she's a very prominent educator in the area. Then, so this is kind of want to show what we are building and how we are progressing. Then we have a lot of partnership with a lot of organizations in the area. One of them is Harmony School of Music, and I bet you and your listeners they all know about this beautiful nonprofit organization based on All System program, and we would want to support those kids and want to encourage them to see what's happened next. So we're doing a collaboration between the Tyros and the Harmony School of Music in another piece. So you have like two pieces, not the first two pieces, a prelude, let's call it. It's only like 2 minutes each by those two beautiful, orchestras, and then we'll have the Cedar Rapids Orchestra continue and just growth with the program, the diverse program we have.
Well, as someone who, dropped out of playing music when they were very young, the idea of there being an opportunity for, an older person to maybe learn and pick up an instrument in a supportive environment with is very attractive. What a cool idea.
It's a great, I think it's a work, like all the organization, all the board work on it, and also the community help. So we have some people say, I would love to play, I have the time, but I don't have the instrument or the finance. And we had wonderful donors that they just offered instruments for those musicians, those new musicians to practice. It's going very well. I'm very excited. I think, as an educator, musician is, I'm of course, my focus on the final product and, the finesse of the symphonies we're playing, but also I'm always have a lot of investment in the pro project we build because those going to grow over the years.
This is going to be one packed concert. You've got a lot going on.
It will be, but it will be full of music and love and support.
Tell me about the repertoire for the main concert.
Yeah, so as a music director, and this is my third year, will be my last year, as I told you. So I'm resigning after the end of this year. Bittersweet, but I think, family and life takes us elsewhere. But my goal over the years was just to introduce the musicians to different genres of music, different composers, type of music, musicians from different continents, collaborating with different soloists, professional soloists, or orchestra soloists, or a amateur musician. But because I want them to be able to play with all what we have in the community of Cedar Rapids and I, because of a wonderful variety of musicians. And we did solo with wind musicians, wind players, string players, vocalists, pianists. So for this year, I really felt like our next, what I want to do in our to-do list, it's called our to-do list. I really want to expose them to, a diverse program. So we have music from France, Camille Saint-Saëns. We're doing Samson and Delilah Bacchanal from Act 3. So more fast, dancey, music. We have a music by an Iraqi musician called Sulh El-Wadi, and it's written in mid-1990s. So this is for a lot of musicians that came to it. We never played music from the Middle East before.
Yeah, and music from a living composer, which is also not something we get to do every day.
Unfortunately, but I mean, yeah, but he's a big figure in the Middle East, and I feel just playing a piece written only 30 years ago or 20 years ago, I think that's a big, a challenge. I've never done that, and playing music by a Middle Eastern composer, I don't think this is they never played it, so I think I wanted to be exposed to that. So a piece by Meditation by Suhail Wadi. We are playing a movement from San Symphony No. 3, the organ symphony, we'll play the full work at the Paramount with an organist, so it will be a great program. And we're playing a big challenge when the musicians heard this piece, they say, well, it's very difficult, but then we will do it. So we're playing Mars from Holst Suite. Oh. Yeah, the planet. So, and it's going fantastic. And we have a lot of musicians, and I put them all to work. So it worked very well. And I like to ask our musicians, like, what piece you want to play. I would love to learn from them because, it's both. And they'd say to me, we love West Side Story. And I thought it's perfect time. The Maestro movie came out, Bradley Cooper. I feel like, we have to do it. So we're doing a medley of West Side Story by Bernstein. So that's like, attractive piece, and love it. And the last piece I want to just bring today is part of our 10th year anniversary. Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra is commissioning a new piece by our own Cedar Rapids composer, Dr. Jerry Owen, called
the great, yes.
And this piece we've been working for the past year, and it's done. It's wonderful. It was work. We worked together, me and Dr. Owen and the board. We worked together to assemble a piece that represent the Cedar Rapids Community Orchestra over the past 10 years. So I don't want to give away a lot of information because we're going to talk about it in the concert. But it's 3 movements kind of highlight the progress of our organization, how we started as string groups. So the first movement, only strings. And then the second movement has a piano because of Marty's wife. He plays piano and he plays viola, so it has a beautiful string and piano. And we have a choir because we want to feature the talent we have here. And the third movement is more lively, bombastic, full orchestra. Has kind of the new energy brought after COVID with the new director and yeah.
Wow. Well, as I said, it is going to be one busy concert.
It will.
Sunday, December 10th, Ballantyne Auditorium on the Kirkwood campus. Advance tickets. You can get those online now. Yeah. Easiest way is to go to kirkwood.edu/Ballantyne.
Yes.
And then go to the ticket site from there.
Exactly. And, we are, as I said, we are very unique. We don't have an entrance fee, so we all work is by donations or by support of the community. And really appreciate everyone to come because this is from our community to the community. And I'm very, very happy and proud of all our musicians because if I think I work a lot, I know everyone else work even 10 times more than me. They are out there in the community. They play in nursing homes, in the hospital. Now it's Christmas season. So we have a wonderful team led by Dale March, and he just kind of do chamber musicians goes chamber ensemble like cello choir, viola choir, horn choir, and they go to a different place in the community. They play kind of a service for the community, and it's very beautiful. I think it's one of the most beautiful nice building in this community. So it's really, really working well as a good community and a good section.
Is there a place, do you have a website, place online where people can go to find out more about the orchestra?
Yeah, of course. It's www.crorchestra.org. And you can go there and you see all the information, all the upcoming events, and also there's a place to donate for our organization.
All right. Yeah. Gies, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here. Come back in the spring and we'll talk about the grand finale concert.
Of course. Thanks so much for having me, and excited to see everyone at the Ballantyne, and it's coming up soon.
All right. December 10th, Sunday at Ballantyne Auditorium. Thanks again.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio many weekdays at 10:30 or download the podcast. Watch or listen on your own schedule at kcck.org/culture or using your favorite podcast app. Our video producer is Lydia Kilgore. I'm Dennis Green. I'll talk to you later.